Yeah, really great opening weekend for these guys. 3 great teams to come away with 3 sweeps. I'm honestly shocked, to be honest, because I think, you know, again, these weren't just Power Puff teams that we were playing. We were playing 3 great teams that I think are going to really bode well for us in the long term. But really proud of the effort of the team this weekend. I thought generally they were clean. I thought we gave up too many unforced errors today. But we also did some great things. We served more aggressively, had more errors, but got after it more behind the line. And we obviously sided out at a really high clip. That those things are good to see and blocked well.
Questions?
I'm not sure if she's being modest, but the second time she's used shock this weekend. Are you guys shocked by the way you played this weekend?
I mean, I say that every single day of practice we're getting after it. I think it's nice to have someone on the other side of the court that's not us. So, you know, from that point of view, I think that we were just, you know, really eager to go out there and see what we were going to do with the new pieces that we were adding. But yeah, I think that we have a really good trust in each other, and it was just nice to finally have it be an actual game day and, you know, test.
There's a big fan presence in the arena for the last couple of days. How do you guys think that affected your play?
They're awesome. I mean, students is what stood out to me the most, but because we always get fans on both sides, but having the students there and everyone is so engaged, it was really cool, and we're gonna make sure they keep coming back.
I mean, it was something we talked about in the locker room actually. So I mean, they were fantastic.
Defensively, you know, you held them negative. It seemed like that got progressively more, I guess, the case of the match wore on. They just couldn't put the ball down as easily as they could to start. But did anything change from a tendency standpoint or an adjustment standpoint that allowed you to be so stingy defensively as the match wore on?
I think there's I think you can go through a scout and have a plan.
Yeah.
I think there's a difference once you get on the court and start feeling some things. You know, going into the 3rd set, number 5 was hitting 300. What did I tell you guys? I think she was hitting 300 going into the 3rd set, and we talked about that and said, like, that's the kid that's carrying all the load, and, you know, she hit under 100 at the end. So, so we locked into her at the end. You know, we did some release blocking. We thought they had some strong tendencies. We thought we could go one-on-one in some scenarios. You know, the setter, even though she was active, it wasn't like powerful stuff, so we could release block. So I think there were some things that once we kind of got into a groove that they felt comfortable to take some more risks against these guys than maybe we can against other teams.
Yeah, and I would say kudos to our block too, because it makes it way easier to play behind them defensively when they're getting good touches and they're setting up the block. We can work around them, and they definitely did a great job of that today.
Norah, Drake didn't seem to have many touches today. Kind of at all. I mean, I know you guys probably didn't hit what you want to hit, but did you feel like you were doing a good job kind of avoiding hands and, you know, finding seams to hit into, or?
Definitely better than the previous 2 games, but we definitely got the row too involved. She's incredibly good and takes up a lot of room on the court, and that is something that we talked about and continue to talk about because she was such a big presence back there. But yeah, I felt like we moved. Our passing was a lot better today than it was last night, and I thought that made us able to move our offense around more and just create some more goals.
I noticed you guys attacked a lot of the back row. How did that kind of affect the play?
Why did we attack it in the back row so much?
They weren't necessarily putting up a block. That is something that we scouted. So that was able to be effective. But Kendra does a good job of somehow she sees everyone, and so she can see where their block is and knows what route we're running on. So,
Maddie, is there? I mean, you have a lot of experience, especially at a high level. Like, this is probably not, you know, unusual to you, but did this weekend? Did you get more comfortable as the weekend went on, or were you just ready to go from the start?
I mean, I definitely was ready, but, you know, first game, there's definitely always going to be nerves. It was nice that we were at home. I'm very grateful that we could open the season at home. But yeah, these girls, like I said earlier, like, there's a big trust between us, and, you know, I do have experience, but these girls are, you know, I know they have my back, and I know if I am feeling those nerves, they know how to like deal with me and get me through that. So that was a big piece of it.
You guys didn't get aced at all